Speak to your brain like a mentor. Your brain believes what you repeatedly tell it, not what you wish, not what you hope, but what you consistently say, especially in quiet moments. Today, we begin by changing the most powerful influence in your life, your inner voice. Think about this for a moment. The voice you hear most every day is not your boss's voice, not your family's voice, not society's voice. It is your own. And that voice is shaping your confidence, your stress levels, your decisions, and even your future, often without you realizing it. If your inner voice is harsh, rushed, or critical, your brain stays tense. If your inner voice is calm, wise, and supportive, your brain learns safety. And safety is where growth begins. This is not positive thinking. This is not pretending everything is fine. This is learning to speak to your brain the way a mentor would, with clarity, patience, and direction. Every thought is an instruction. Every thought you repeat is an instruction to your brain. When you tell yourself, "I'm always failing," your brain strengthens failure pathways. When you repeat, "I can't handle this," your brain prepares for overwhelm. But when you say, "I'm learning," or "I can figure this out," your brain begins building calm, problem-solving pathways. This is neuroscience, not motivation. Your brain is designed to adapt. It doesn't judge your thoughts, it obeys them. Repetition creates wiring. Whatever you rehearse mentally becomes familiar, and whatever becomes familiar begins to feel true, even when it isn't. That's why two people can experience the same challenge and have completely different outcomes. One speaks to their brain with panic. The other speaks with perspective. One says, "This is the end." The other says, "This is a lesson." Same situation, different inner dialogue, different future. The cost of harsh self-talk. Most people speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to someone they care about. They criticize themselves for being tired. They shame themselves for making mistakes. They rush themselves when healing takes time. That constant inner pressure keeps the brain in survival mode. And survival mode is not a place of joy. It's not a place of creativity. It's not a place of clarity. In survival mode, your brain is focused on threat, not growth. It becomes reactive instead of reflective. Over time, this leads to anxiety, burnout, and emotional exhaustion, not because life is always hard, but because the mind never feels safe. A mentor doesn't motivate through fear. A mentor doesn't insult. A mentor corrects with wisdom. So ask yourself honestly, is your inner voice guiding you or punishing you? Rewiring begins with awareness. Rewiring your brain does not begin with forcing positive thoughts. It begins with awareness. Start noticing how you speak to yourself during stress. When something goes wrong, what is your first thought? When you're tired, what do you tell yourself? Now ask this simple but powerful question. Would a mentor say this to me? If the answer is no, don't fight the thought, reframe it. Instead of "I messed everything up," try, "I made a mistake, and I'm learning from it." Instead of "I'm not good enough," try, "I'm improving with time and effort." This shift may feel small, but it changes how your nervous system responds. Guidance creates growth. Condemnation creates stress. Mentorship language doesn't remove accountability, it adds clarity. It teaches your brain that mistakes are information, not threats, and a calm brain learns faster. Today, choose your words carefully, especially the ones you say silently. Speak to your brain like someone who believes in your potential, not someone who doubts your worth. Speak with patience. Speak with direction. Speak with wisdom, because the voice you use becomes the environment your brain lives in. And the environment you create internally shapes the life you experience externally. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be kinder, clearer, and more intentional with yourself. Speak wisely today. The voice you use becomes the life you live.